Good morning, my dear students. Today our lesson is called Shift in Verb Tense. Okay, so it's a grammar lesson. In this lesson, we will talk about three important tenses: the past, the present, and the future. We will start talking about the simple past. What is the simple past? It's a verb or an action that took place in the past. Now, when we say in the past, it means that it happened or finished. Okay? Now, there are clue words or words that show you the time of happening, like last day, last week, last month, last year, yesterday, ago. All of these words, they show you that your verb is in the past. Now, how do we form the past? We put D, ED, IED, then our verb is a regular one, or we change the verb so it is irregular. Let's look at these examples, okay? Yesterday, I climb. Climb ends with B. B is a consonant, okay? In the past, it becomes climbed, okay? So I climbed the tall tree. 2 days ago, my dad decided. Okay, the verb decide ends with E. Because it ends with E, we just put D, decided. Okay, last week, my friend carried the heavy boxes. Okay, my verb ends with Y. So I cross the Y and put IED, carried. Be careful. If your verb has a Y and before it a vowel, we don't cross the Y like play. We say play, played. But here, before the Y, we don't have a vowel, we have R. So we cross the Y and put IED, carried. Last Monday, I go. Okay, now go in the past is not goed, it is went, so it is irregular. Fine, so go, went, eat, ate, sleep, slept, all of these are irregular past tense verbs. Now the simple present. The simple present talks about an action, or it shows you an action that happens all the time. It's habitual. It's something that you do all the time. You do it today, tomorrow, yesterday, you did it all the time. Okay? Now the clue words are every day, always, often, all the time. Not just every day. You can say every day, every week, every month. Okay? How do we form the simple past? We put S, ES, IES, or we don't put anything. Let's start with the S. You put S if your verb ends with a consonant like T, B, D, L, M, or K. Example, paint, paints. Okay, you put S. Also, you put S if your verb ends with Y and before this Y there are vowels like A, E, O, I, U. So if you have a vowel, okay, and after this vowel a Y, then you put S, like play or stay. You say plays, stays. We don't cross the Y, we just put S. Also, we put S if our verb ends with E, like move, moves. Okay? Now we put ES if the verb ends with, sorry, it's verb, not verbs. If the verb ends with SS, SH, CH, X, or O. Okay, you put ES. For example, go, goes. Fix, fixes. Brush, brushes. Toss, tosses. Okay, so you put ES. You put IES if the verb ends with Y, okay? And if there is no vowel before it, be careful. Carry, you have R before the Y, okay? And marry, so you say carries and marries, okay? Now, we don't put anything if we have I as a subject, like I study. Now, I is singular, but it doesn't take S or ES or IES. So you say, I study well. Also, you study well. If you're talking about one you or many you just put the verb as it is. You don't add anything to it. Also, you don't put anything if your subject is in the plural. Example, the boys eat. I can't say the boys eats because you already have as of the plural. So you say the boys eat. They, even if you don't have as, but they is in the plural. So you say they jump high. We go to school. Now, our third tense is the future tense. Okay? When we're talking about the future tense, it means that we're talking about an action that will happen later on. It didn't happen, it will happen. The clue words are tomorrow, next, soon, later on, in the coming days. Okay? Now, how do we form it? We put will, is going to, or are going to. Look here, she will travel soon, or tomorrow we will watch a movie. Okay? Now, in the workbook, they are talking to you, and in the book also, they are talking to you about the shift in the verb tense. The shift is the change. Okay? Now, listen carefully. The verb tense in the main clause determines the tense of the subordinate clause. Now, the subordinate clause is the clause that starts with a subordinate conjunction, okay? That has subordinate conjunctions like because, when, while, whereas, however, or a relative pronoun like that or which. What do they mean here? They mean that your first sentence, the main clause, not necessarily the first, but the main clause, okay? It has a verb. Now, this tense of the verb determines the tense of the second verb. It means that if the first verb is in the past, then your second verb should be in the past. Okay, look here. Mulan's father thought. Thought is in the past. Think, thought, that her idea was. Because thought is in the past, was is also in the past. The second one, Molan believed. Believed is a past tense verb. Okay? Now your subordinate clause has could. Okay? Two of them are in the past because the first one is in the past. Okay? So the first verb or your main clause verb determines the tense of the verb in your subordinate clause. Now we move to the workbook. Okay? They are telling you to read the following sentences and decide which ones have the subordinate clause verb tenses correct. You have to read the sentences and to look at the verb in the subordinate clause. You have to see if it's correct or wrong. If it's correct, you have to correct it. The emperor hopes. This is your main clause. Hopes. The verb is in the present. Okay, it has S. So the second one should be in the present. Now in the present, do we say was? No. We say is, or we put is or are. You have troops. Troops is a plural noun. Okay, it's a plural noun. So we don't put is, we put are in the present. So hopes and are. The second one, showed, it's in the past. So the second one, can, should be in the past. Could. Wonder is in the present because you have I, so you don't put anything. Wonder. The second one, do I put where? Where is in the past? No, I put are. Parents are. Okay? You should complete. I don't know. Don't know. It's what? Is it present? Is it past? Is it future? And the second one should be like it. Molan cannot decide which kimono she wore. You have cannot. Okay? Cannot, is it in the simple present, past, or future? The second one should be like it. Also, the following sentences, 6, 7, 8, you have to do the same. I did number 6 to you. I am not sure. I am. Am. It's in the present. Because it's in the present, the second one should be in the present. Got is not in the present. Okay? Get is in the present. We put S because we have singular, singular, uh, singular subject, she, and you have a consonant here, so you say gets. Okay? Mulan's father thought. Thought is in the past. Are is in the past? No, it's not. You should correct it. Believed. It's in the past. Could, is it in the past? If it's in the past, you say that it is correct. If it's in the present or future, you correct it or you just keep it as it is. Okay? Thank you very much.